Now here's a card I'm looking forward to trying out. We have the Inform, not just Inform, we have the featured team of the week, Bukayo Saka. He cost me about 80k because I bought him straight away, but I'm looking forward to giving him a go today. I was quite surprised to see him in the current team of the week. I didn't think he'd get in, but I'm glad he has because I want this card in my club and I'm hoping I can get it as a red on the weekend in Champs. That's a nice team. I didn't get to see too much of it but I saw some hero cards. Saka to come away with the ball. Nakamura. What we're going to do here? Pull it back, switch player, nice delivery. Really nice. To Mane. Early ball. Mura in the box. Mura finishes. This guy is actually finishing a lot of chances. I'm liking it a lot. Great ball as well, by the way, from Mane. Fantastic goal all round. Great attack. Good link up here. Saka and Kazu. Seems to be the only two players right now who want to win this game. Nice, Saka. What space for him to run into now. Can we find the right through ball? It's a good through ball. Oh, attack is linking up here. Here's a chance. That's a great team goal. It's a fantastically worked goal. All the attackers involved as well. Robertson on the inside. Finds Nakamura, but his options are so limited. Going to go for the back stick for Saka, who sadly doesn't quite have the aerial ability to put that in the back of the net. Chance, possibly. On the break. Mane. What are we going to do here? Whip it in. Saka! Saka! Very late into the game. Gets us the equaliser. Ah well, good comeback. That was a tough game. Great to see Saka on the score sheet as well, picking up an important goal in this game. And to be honest, he had a decent outing. If you need some coins to improve your team, look no further than IG Vault for the cheapest coins on the market, and don't forget to use the code Kieron to get yourself a discount at the checkout. There's a chance to win some free coins just by clicking the link in the description too. Game number 1 sees us up against this very nice team with a couple of icons. Saka, oh, love to see that from the youngster. Starboy in action, beautiful finesse to get his first goal for the club. Wearing the icon kit too, because he is a future icon. Oh, Sherbert and his Saka, but then I give the ball away stupidly. Nice. Here we go, Saka. Come on, you've got the beating of Marcelo. You've got the beating of him in every single department. Left-footed ball into the box. It's a good one. It's a great one. And it sets up Mura to get a goal. Brilliant cross from Saka. Cut back to go on the stronger left foot. He's whipped it in beautifully onto the head of the forward. And just like that, we have the lead. Oh, nice Saka. Good work. Through ball, not the best though. It was really delayed as well. Like the input I put in was just so much sooner. Nice, Saka. Good defensive work. Love to see that. Shield him. Win the ball. Nice. Saka into Nakamura. These two link up nicely. Oh, ball's going to bounce kindly, and that's going to be Saka's second. Love to see that. Starboy once again in action. Well, we got a fourth, and then we got the rage quit. Starboy Saka was on fire in that game. 2 goals and 2 assists. Love to see it. A couple of really nice goals from him as well. And I was also a big fan of his delivery for Moira's goal too. So yeah, very, very positive start. Look at all those special cards. Nice Saka. Look at that. Tracking back and covering beautifully to nab that ball. Walker down the line. Finds Bukayo Saka. Going to get on the inside nicely. Love to see that. There we go. Full attack linking up nicely. Once more. Saka to bring us forward. Oh, he's going to tip me out. Oh, I just don't quite have the power. Saka wins it there. Nice ball. That's a nice ball. Saka will get him behind on it as well. Right footed cross into the box. Sadly deflected. Maybe one more chance in this half. Saka's through ball unfortunately deflects there. That's a shame. If that got through, could have equalised. Here's an interesting opportunity. Here's Nakamura, breaks free. Plenty of space for him. What we're going to do, we're going to whip the ball into the box for Saka. Oh, what a save! Nakamura to deliver. Left-footed strike into the box. Oh, met with a header by Saka, but not the best aerially. And there's full time. Unfortunately, we don't get the result in this game. He scored some banging goals, to be fair, thanks to Dudek deciding not to save them. That was probably Saka's worst game of the lot. We were up against a decent opposition, but yeah, a lot of our attack was central, so maybe we just didn't get the most out of him. But he's been doing well so far, but shame we couldn't get him in amongst the goals in this game. Did have some chances aerially, but we don't expect him to be taking those because we know he's not much of an aerial threat. Then now Saka has had a few outings with the team. What are we making of this 85 rated item? Well, there's actually a lot to like about the card. There really, really is. First of all, the pace feels great. Obviously, the Hunter Chem style did help with that, but still very, very quick, and obviously the dribbling does help in that regard as well. And in general, his dribbling was solid. Like, when he's under pressure, he's definitely not as good as when he's in space due to his composure, but he's still a decent on-the-ball player, which is obviously very, very good. And you're going to need that as well, especially since he's left-footed on the right side, and you might have to cut in, so you need good dribbling ability. Talking of cutting in, his crossing ability is very, very nice, and you saw that in the footage. He was able to whip in some really nice deliveries, which is obviously pleasing. Another thing that I was big on this card was the positioning. Made some very, very good runs for me, and just got into some good space, and you'll see that once more in the footage, so that is always, you know, a positive on an attacking player. And then finally, like, the last positive I'm going to talk about is actually his defense. Like, he was good defensively. He got back and defended when we needed him to, and made some good tackles and some good intercepts. So, yeah, I think you might actually have a bit of good utility with this Saka item. Might actually do a decent job as a centre mid. Wouldn't use him in, like, any defensive role in particular, but, like, as a centre mid, could do an alright job, to be fair. I would keep him on the wing, obviously, but there is options with him, I feel. In regards to negatives with this card, pretty obviously the 3-star, that's a bit of a shame. I think that goes without saying. And also just the fact that his shooting isn't as good as obviously some of the elite wingers that are available within Ultimate Team. But other than that, it is a good card. It's a very usable item, and I've been pleasantly surprised. I'll be honest, I wasn't, like, obviously with me being an Arsenal fan, I wanted this card to be good, but like, I'm a realist, and I saw the card and I thought, it's not that impressive, so I wasn't expecting too much from it. But to be honest, in game it was better than I expected it to be, and yeah, that's all I can ask, really. Hopefully this isn't the last Saka card to come this season either. I'm hoping he gets, you know, a bunch more, because it is looking like he is having a good year. So for a chem style, I think it's pretty obvious what you're going to want to end up using. Dribbling's already quite nice, and the passing isn't too bad. Obviously, you got a good short passing and crossing stat. Shame about the long passing, but it is what it is. So what do you need to boost? You need to boost that shooting, and let's be honest, a pace boost will never hurt anyone in FIFA. So I do feel like Hunter is definitely the chem style for this guy. I don't think Catalyst is a bad option either, to be honest, but it actually looks like a decent cam with a Catalyst, to be fair. But I feel like most people will go for Hunter, and that is obviously what we've reviewed him with, and that is what I would advise you guys to use as well. Anyway, moving on to the enjoyment rating of this card. Yeah, I'm going to give him a pretty high rating, and it's a high rating with an asterisk. I'm an Arsenal fan. That's one of the reasons I enjoyed this card. I enjoyed it because, one, it's an Arsenal item, but also because the card performed better than I expected it to, so it gets a big enjoyment rating from me personally. I can understand why some other people might not feel that way, but yeah, as an Arsenal fan, it's obviously nice to play with Arsenal special items. We don't get too many, alright, we're not that good anymore, so we don't get a lot, so we've got to enjoy what we get, and I enjoyed this card, so good enjoyment rating from me. In terms of value for money, right now is what he's been marked on, and when I refresh FUTBIN, he's currently 50k on PlayStation. I don't think that's a bad price for him. I don't think it's an excellent price either, but we are fully aware that that price will come down in the coming days. So honestly, I expect him to settle at like 20, 30k, maybe 35 tops. So yeah, I don't think he's going to be too expensive. And in regards to value for money, I think he's good. He's fine. In regards to who would I play him over in Premier League right wing options, well, let's say who's better in him. I think that's probably the better way to say it. Obviously, the special Salah cards. Joe Cole's better. Flashback Mars is better. What else we got? Inform Gabriel Jesus is better. But other than that, I think Saka does actually edge some of the other forwards. You got your Inform Rafinha's, you got your Inform Mount, Inform Sarr, etc. He edges them in regards to dribbling and passing, but most of them do have better shooting than him. So it could depend on what you want from your winger. If you want someone better shooting-wise, look at other options. But if you want someone who can whip in a good ball for you, then Saka obviously is a nice alternative. So the overall verdict is, it's a good card. Is it an elite item? No, it's not. It's far from it, but it's a fun item. And like I said, it performed better than I expected it to. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I hope you are too, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. Comment below your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll catch you in the next one.